This guy is the co-founder of the, I'm going to say it right for the first time ever, Black Nerd Power Podcast. And last week, this motherfucker got to interview Paul Mooney last week. This asshole has made it. He's opening for Patton Oswalt in a couple weeks. He's a great fucking comic book writer, which you guys will find out very shortly. And believe it or not, he's actually a really good fucking actor too. And he's good looking, so I kind of hate him all around. Give it up, your headliner, Richard Douglas Jones.
For a second there, I was wondering who the fuck he was talking about. Then he said black. I was like, oh, it's me. Oh, everybody else has been talking about the underwear party, so I'll talk about the underwear party briefly. It was interesting because like I started working out for the underwear party. Like I didn't start working out for the underwear party, but like I kicked it up a notch because like I had that moment. Like everybody has that moment in their life where they're like, well, damn, I need to lose some weight, and like my moment was like, okay, I was having sex with this chick, right, and like I was hitting her from the back. And I looked down, and my stomach was resting on her ass. And I lifted it up, and I was able to go further in. And so I looked down, and I had I started yelling at my stomach. I was like, "How dare you cock block me, stomach? You are depriving this woman of a good quarter-inch of dick. That is just selfish. And uncalled for. Stupid fucking stomach. I don't know. What am I talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, I have a confession. I love millennials. I love them. Wait, no. I love having sex with millennials. There we go. You know, I do. I love having sex with millennials, and I'll tell you why. Because they're not afraid of AIDS. And that baffles me, because I'm not a millennial. I'm not a Gen Xer. Like, I'm in that weird spot. Like, my generation that I'm a part of can best be described with an Apple IIe computer and the game Oregon Trail. But no, they're not afraid of AIDS, and that's amazing to me because as a child I was constantly bombarded with images of AIDS and HIV and people on the Real World dying and President Clinton speaking at the funeral and fucking TGIF. I can't watch Friday night television because Urkel has AIDS. So you all clearly didn't watch that far into it. Like this, I'm talking like season 10. And like Urkel is laying on his deathbed and Laura walks in and she's like, oh my darling Steve, before you die, I have to tell you something. She says, I have AIDS too. And Steve looks up at her and says, did I do that? And he fucking dies. He dies! It's terrible. So I can't do that anymore. I had to start taking steps towards settling down. I realized I had when I meet it used to be when I met women, right? Like I would ask them all kinds of interesting questions, like who's your favorite painter? I like MC Escher and Salvador Dali. When's the last time you cried? I mean, really cried. You know, what's your relationship like with you? Like, I ask all these different questions. Now I have one question, and that is, you ain't gonna tell nobody, are you? And so I had to start settling down. So I settled down, and I met somebody, and I knew it was gonna be interesting. Like the first time I went in to kiss her, she looks at me and she says, you're not into butt stuff, are you? To which I replied, I don't have to be. And so we got together and we started doing that thing that couples do. We started playing What If, and there was, what if, like, if we could take a trip, where would you like to go? I said, you know what? I'd love to go to Brazil. She's like, me too. I think that would be hot. She's like, you know what would be even hotter? You know how we've been talking about possibly, mixing it up, doing a nice little threesome thing. Maybe when we get down to Brazil, we get ourselves a prostitute and add her into the mix. And at first I was like, that's great! And then I was like, no, I am a germaphobe. Because I would not feel comfortable having sex with a Brazilian prostitute until I gave her an AIDS test. And I don't know, can you get home AIDS tests in Brazil? I don't, and so I would have to I'd have to bring some from home. And so I get to customs and he opens my bag and he's looking at all the AIDS tests and he's just looking at me and I'm just like, fuck you customs dude, let me live. Or worse, he's like, seniority's not enough. And I'm like, fuck you customs dude. And so, then what happens if I make you take the AIDS test and then it comes back positive, I don't speak Portuguese. I don't want to have to tell a woman that, surprise, not only are you a prostitute in the shittiest country ever, you also have fucking AIDS. So needless to say, we're not going to Brazil. She just shaved her vagina instead. Started thinking about work. I don't want to go to work. I'm a teacher, right? And school starts next week, and I don't want to fucking go. I fucking hate this. I fucking hate. They do stupid shit, right? They're two kids, right? I caught them smoking weed in the parking lot of the school. And I walk over to them and I'm just like, you know what? I should turn your little dumbasses in. This weed smells terrible. Smoking this Mexican dirt weed. They're like, well, Mr. Jones, we Mexican homes. I was like, you know what? Be better than that. Rise above. Not to mention, why would you smoke weed and go somewhere where you have to pay attention? That's just a waste of weed. That is dumb. Why would you smoke weed and go to school? And I took it from them and hid it right in front of them. And they looked at me and said, well, Mr. Jones, you smoke weed and you go to school too? I said, no, you're at school. I'm at work. To listen to stupid music. There's a stupid song called The Trap Queen, and I started listening to it. I was like, you know what? I don't think I want a trap queen. What the hell that is? I don't want I don't even want a trap princess. I want a trap duchess. I want a trap lady in waiting. I don't want a ghetto bitch, but I want somebody to be get us something free to eat every once in a while when we go to Applebee's or something. That one black woman that crosses her arms is like, excuse me, can I speak to the manager? And everybody in the restaurant goes, oh shit. That's the one that I want, because I'm gonna lean in and be like, baby, get us some dessert too, baby. Yeah, the brownie. So yeah, no. They have they're stupid music. I love hip hop music, and I hate what hip hop music has become. There is a song out, and the lyrics that impact the lifestyle. That's an actual song. We've all heard it. And the worst part about that song is he doesn't think that diction is the problem. He thinks it's volume. So the next time he says it, he just says it louder. And that's what hip hop has become. It's fucking gibberish. It's gibberish. 20 years. Some old white guy's gonna purport himself to be a hip hop historian. He's gonna listen to that song and say, oh, no. Clearly, during this particular time, the Negro was hearkening to his earlier jazz roots. What you're hearing is a example of new millennium scatting. And it's like, no, it's not. Niggas just got dumb. There's another song. Like, there are all kinds of songs. There's a song out a couple of years ago called At the Same Damn Time. And that was the whole song. On the phone cooking dope at the same damn time. Fucking two bad bitches at the same damn time. Sir, I'm gonna stop you there. Unless you have two penises, you are not fucking anybody at the same damn time. Like, I don't get it. I don't relate to it. I don't give a fuck about you being on the phone and cooking dope. First of all, this shit is illegal. Why are you admitting that shit on the record? I don't get it. Like, if I was like, you get a sick song about doing shit at the same damn time, make it relatable. Like, again, give a fuck about you being on the phone cooking dope. Like, okay, here we go. If I were to do it, this is what I do. All right. In the shower, take a piss at the same damn time. Because that's some shit we can all relate to. I'm so glad you all laugh. Like, normally people get real reserved, like, everybody pisses in the goddamn shower. Get the fuck out of here. You know what kills me pissing in the shower is women. Like, you all don't understand how good you have it. All you have to do is stand there over the hole and just let it go. But women say things like, I gotta make sure my legs are spread far enough apart because I don't want it to go down my leg. Bitch, you are in the shower, rinse your nasty pissy ass off. And you think that we as men have it easy, but we don't. Because the male pee hole defies all laws of physics. We point the dick that way, the pee stream goes that way. We don't know why the fuck it happens. Don't get mad at us for pissing on the toilet seat, bitch. It's last second course correction. So we sit there, we piss in the shower, and we pray that we close the shower curtain far enough so that the pee doesn't go out between that one space in between the shower, because then you pissed on the damn floor, and you sitting there saying to myself, I got to clean that shit up. Nah, fuck that, I'll make her clean it up. Because otherwise I will be cleaning my piss and washing my balls at the same damn time. I like the word nigga. I love that word. It's my favorite word. I love it. I love it. It tastes good in my mouth. Like, there have been people that are trying to ban that word, and I think those people are fucking idiots. It's mostly, I get it, because it's mostly white people, and like, now that y'all can't say it anymore, now it's a problem. Like, but for you all had like a good run, but now it's somebody else's turn. Sorry. People are like, yeah, I think black people should stop saying the N-word. And I always say you first. But I had a friend of mine actually come to me. He said, Richard, I'm going to stop using the N-word. I was like, nigga, why? He said, because it's a hurtful word. And it's hurtful to our people. I said, no, it's not. I said, nigga, it's the country club of words, and white people are just dying to get in. And you can't. He's like, no, it's disrespectful to our people. So instead of using the word nigga, I'm going to use the word ninja. To which I replied, nigga, that's stupid. And it's disrespectful. He said, to who? I said, nigga, to ninjas. Like, do you understand what you have to do to be a ninja? Like, you have to kill people with a fucking sword. And then throw smoke bombs and shit to disappear. There's a lot of things that you have to do to be a ninja. You know what you have to do to be a nigga? Nothing! In fact, the less you do, the better nigga you become. You become what I like to call a compound nigga. Look at this no job having ass. look at this no job having dirty ass, live with his mama, shiftless ass, trifling ass nigga. Like this, like you understand? The less you do, the better nigga you become. Not to mention, I've never been to Africa, but I've seen the shit on TV, and I don't quite understand how you can be a ninja in Africa. It's hot as hell, and you run around dressed in all black with your face covered up. Like people gonna come up to you and be like, nigga, you need to take that shit off. It's hot as hell out here, and we don't want you to pass out and like a lion eat your ass or something like that. So go on, take that shit off. But it probably sounds like a bunch of clicks. That's how they talk there, right? That's how they talk. But yes, again, never been to Africa, right? But I've seen the shit on TV. Like the Serengeti plain, it's really flat. It's like maybe one tree. Like, and so like as a ninja, like you kill somebody with a sword, right? You throw a smoke bomb, and you disappear up a tree. But like people are just gonna look up and be like, nigga, we see you. You are in the one tree. Why don't you come on down here and take all that shit off. We don't want you to pass out and lie and eat your ass. I love that word. I love it. I love it. It's here to stay forever. Theoretically, it should be. Like, there are places where niggas should be, but it's not. Like science fiction. Like, particularly, Star Trek. Like, that's always bothered me. Like, with Star Trek, every other curse word has survived except for nigga. Really. Every other word except for, like, you mean to tell me that, like, Klingons, the nickname for Klingons in I don't know, armadillo niggas or something like that. Like, the fuck out. Like, no, I don't believe that. Like, let me paint a picture for you, okay? You're on the Starship Enterprise. You're on the bridge, right? You're flying out, you're doing your thing, and you get hit by something. You don't know if it's a torpedo, you don't know if it's an asteroid, whatever, but you get hit by something. And everybody, that scene where everybody moves all at the same time, right? You mean to tell me, in that moment, Uhura doesn't take that shit out of her ear, turn around and look at Sulu and say, nigga, if you don't raise them shields. Like, I refuse to believe that. Sex is weird. I don't really have a lot of, my sex life tends to be, apparently the term is very vanilla. And I'm okay with that. Like, occasionally there's some shit that's thrown into, like, I got to try S&M, like, okay, so, like, I was having sex with this girl. Once again, I was hitting her from the back, because apparently that's where all the best stories happen. And so she's like, hey, you want to try something? And I was like, all right, sure. And she hands me a riding crop, and she's like, hit me with this. And I'm like, all right. And so I hit her with, and apparently I'm doing such a good job that she decides to pull something else into the mix. And she's like, wait, try this. And she's like, put this here and hit. And so the next thing I know, she throws something else in the mix, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Now, next thing I know, I'm fuck juggling. And so I'm going, like, I turn and I look at myself in the mirror. And in that moment, I realize this is probably the closest I'm ever going to get to reparations. So I embraced it. She tried it, interracial dating is interesting to me. Like, I can do it, but I like to be called like nigga sometimes during sex, and like if white chick calls me nigga like in the middle of it, it's over. We're done. Like, give me that big nigga. Nope. She's like, I didn't say. I was like, but you said nope, can't do it. She's like, you're really gonna stop? Yep. We're done. I love the word nigger. You know what I don't like? I don't like the N-word. Meaning I don't like the phrase, the N-word. There's been a lot of people in the media lately saying that particular phrase. And on behalf of all black people here, actually no, on behalf of all black people ever, because you all assume that we all speak for each other, cut that shit out. It sounds really stupid. When a white person says the N-word, what they're essentially saying to us is, you know what, I'd call you nigga if I could. I say if you're gonna do it, get it over with, let me hear you, smack the shit out of you, and so then something Pavlovian in your head fires off every time you get an inkling to use that word. It's weird. Like, I get it. I get why you want to use it. Like, because of like rap music, right? I get it. Rap music is made the use of the word cool. And you want to sing along with the songs and all this other stuff. But no, you can't. Like, it's funny shit to me. Like, I see my white friends and they do that thing where white people look behind their shoulders to see if there's a black person there. And it's usually me. And they'll get into I'm not saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. N-word. Sounds stupid. Like, it doesn't even, like, N-word, please. You see, you hear that? Yeah, how stupid that sounds. But it's just, I don't get it. I'm like, okay, here's, I have a friend of mine, okay? And some of you know him. His name's Kyle. And so Kyle tells me this story about him driving in Arkansas, right? So he's driving in Arkansas, gets pulled over by the police, all right? Here's what you need to know about Kyle. Kyle's car reeks of marijuana. Like, so much so that if Snoop was ever to sit in his car, he'd be like, you need some Febreze, my nizzle, like, spray that shizzle. Like, he gets pulled over by the cops, all right? So roll down the window, cop gets in front of him and just starts laughing and says, ha ha ha, all right, dude, where is it? And that's it. That's the end of the story. He doesn't die. His name isn't a hashtag. All Kyle lives matter. Like, none of that shit. Like, he just goes the fuck home. So you want that. And to be able to say, nigga, fuck you. People dying over that fucking word. I'm not gonna stop saying it though. People have been talking about the stupid Confederate flags. Fuck that flag. Stupid ass flag. Like the thing that gets me the most about that flag is like people are, it's not about slavery, it's about heritage. It's not about slavery, it's about a simpler time. Or a man could be a man. And a nigger tap dance for a nickel. It's like, whoa, hey, the fuck? No! Like, wait a minute. No, it's absolutely about slavery. Here's a quick economics lesson, okay? Like, at one time, the United States used to be on what's called a gold standard, right? Which means that for every dollar, there was a piece of gold in Fort Knox or some shit like that. And that got dissolved thanks to Ronald Reagan's senile ass. Okay, so with that being said, the Confederacy was on what we like to call the cotton standard, which means that they funded their terrorist cell with cotton. Remind me how we got cotton again? People like me, okay, all right. And good luck with that shit, because with the weather today, I realize now that I could not be a slave. This is some bullshit. It is so goddamn hot outside. I just imagine the first day. Look here, pimp. What I gotta do to get in the house? Like, I'm clearly the right shit. Okay, nothing. Okay. But yes, I don't know, just cotton. You know what? Just N-word, please. That's all I can say to people that talk about that stupid fucking flag. Fuck you. It's an election year coming up. I hate election years. I hate election years because, like, they start parading out all of these pundits, and all of the pundits purport themselves to be experts on all kinds of different, like there's always that one guy on like Fox News or something like that, and he says, well, you know, Diane, the first thing that we need to be concerned about this particular election is the economy, and it seems that the biggest drain on the economy are the urban areas filled with urban people. But he doesn't quite say urban, the economy is in urban areas with urban people. It's just like, you know what, motherfucker, say my name. Say my motherfucking name. You get all of these people who start talking about black people and black culture, and it, like that fucking Jane Goodall or something. Like instead of like, you know, you turn on National Geographic, and instead of talking about like the Mandugamore tribe in South America, they're talking about just good old-fashioned black folk. Good evening and welcome to Explorer. My name is Reginald Hollow, and this evening we will be exploring the life and times of the Negroes Africanus Americus, or American Negro. The Negroes Africanus Americus is easily distinguished by his darkly colored skin, low-hanging trousers, gaudy jewelry, and his affinity for all things fried. One particular delicacy is what known as flaming hot Cheetos. Here we observe two males of the species greeting each other for the first time. Note how their hands interlock effortlessly. This is a greeting ritual known as the giving of the dap. Let's watch closely, shall we? Hey, what's up, bro? Oh, what's happening? Fascinating. Next, we will explore the mating ritual of the Negroes Africanus Americus. Here we have three males of the species practicing a loitering ritual known as posting up. Oh, the female approaches. Let's watch, shall we? Hey, girl, hey, girl, what's your name, girl? Hey, girl. Fuck you then, old uppity ass, light skinned fuck ass bitch. Fascinating. Now, to the casual observer, it would appear that this is the end of the mating ritual, but oh, no. It is merely the beginning of an intricate dance, if you will, peppered with the purchases of various sundries and a beautification ritual known as getting your hair did. Let us fast forward several weeks later, where the male and the female of the species are going to attempt to copulate, or hit it, if you will. The male has lured the female to his domicile with promises of taking care of her child. And, well, actually, it's not his domicile so much as it is a room in his mother's basement. And using an aphrodisiac by the brothers Isley, the male will now attempt to copulate. Let's watch, shall we? Boom, 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 boom. Shh, be quiet and wake up my mama. Boom, 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 I'm gonna take Taco to Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, girl, we'll pay your phone bill. Shit. I told you, quit making so much noise. Hang on. Shit. Huh? What'd you say, Mama? You right, I forgot to take out the trash. My bad. Don't. Yeah, what, is the music too loud? What? No, I'm chilling, relaxing. No, okay. Okay. Damn it, girl, I told you it was too loud. Now don't move. Shit. Oh. You got to go. Fascinating. Join us next week as we continue with our studies of the Negroes Africanus Americus, and we shift our focus to this individual. His name is Calvin, and we're going to have him look for a job. Did somebody say McDonald's? Thank you for watching this evening. I have been Sir Reginald Holm, and this is Explorer. Thank you, and good night. That's my time, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's how it's done. Give it up for Richard Douglas Jones, everybody.